Okay, ji. Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this was the test what I have given you the last. That was the movement of the forces, and only one test is left from work, energy, and power. But I would have a plan of that, inshallah. Some different plan. Okay, so in this test, what I have given to you, I have given you some sort of moments questions, and then moment forces question, and so on. So question number one was that a stationary fireball explodes into four. Yeah, this was basically the unfortunately momentum question in your test, which you have gone through. That's why I believe so that it was not difficult. Travel to different directions in the horizontal plane. The diagram shows the velocity and mass of each diagram. What is the speed v? So for that purpose, you have to calculate this speed. So this speed is actually in the same direction as that of yeah, it is in opposite direction of the 300 grams per meter cube. So you can 300 into 10 gram. So you can simply say that m into v is equals to 300 into 10. This is one way to solve that. So its mass is 15 grams, so it will be 300 into 10 divided by 15. So v will be equal to how much? 15 2020, so it is 200 meters per second. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, the next question is basically the two parallel forces, each of the magnitude f, are acting on the length of 5d. Acting at a length of rod 5d is the total length of that. Which diagram shows the position of the two forces that can produce the largest torque on that? That can produce the largest torque on the rod. So for that purpose, if you just go through this question, this question is basically depending upon the force and distance, right, as the usual questions of your movements. So here we go. If the force is applied over there and force is applied, so what is the largest, yani what is the torque produced here? That is f into d. And if this is produced in this way and this is, so this is zero torque produced here. And if this is this force is applied on this direction and this force is applied on this direction, then one of them would be basically considered as a pivot. Okay, and for example, if this is actually the pivot, then you can say that this would create a torque. So it will be f into d, and f into 2d. So if I say that this is in this direction and this is in this direction, so one of them is considered as a pivot, and the second one is basically providing you the moment. So uh, the distance between that is they force act on the rod at the length of 5d. The total length of the rod is 5d. So definitely, if I say that this, sorry, this is not the zero moment, I just consider it incorrect. Any, this is the force, so it would be behaving like a pivot. So when there are two forces, one will behave just like a pivot and the other would cause the moment. So that would cause the rotation over here. So when this would cause the rotation, so this would be the largest moment f into 5d. Okay, option B would be then clear. Is it clear to you? Oh, it is overlapped.
Wait, yeah.
Yes, sir, clear.
Wait, when they are in the same direction, it will be pivot.
Yeah, one force is considered as the pivot. Actually, this is the question just like a case then when a rod is hanging with two ropes, right, this way. So where will be the pivot? One of the force will be acting just like a pivot, na? So this will be pivot
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
this would be causing the rotation. So that is the same situation because the forces are acting over here. That's why option B would be the correct. Then the mass of the 30 kg is suspended from the end of the wire. The horizontal force F acts on the mass so that that is in equilibrium with the wire at an angle of 30 degree to the vertical as shown in the figure. So what is the magnitude of F? What is the magnitude of the F? So magnitude of the F is we can calculate. Yeah, weight is given to you, mass of 30 gram. Sorry, 30 gram. So let's say it is 300 newtons. Suppose it is 300, yeah, approximately. Then this is basically divided into two. So if this is 30 degree, this is your 30 degree. So this is your T cos 30, that is equals to almost 300 Newton. So tension is equals to 300 divided by cos 30. Yes, can anybody calculate that for me, please? And basically you are interested in this one, okay. So you can say that F is equals to this force. Got it? So what, when once you will find T, I will let you know that this force is basically equals to T sine 30. For that purpose, I must know about about this. So it will be 300 sine 30 divided by cos 30. So simply speaking, it is 300 tan 30. Right? How much is that? This is 300 tan 30 is the force. So please, if you have calculator in with you, please calculate that for me. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Yeah, just a second.
Mohsin,
जी सर।
बेटा आपकी क्या परफॉर्मेंस है? आपने जो कुछ टॉपिकल्स वगैरह कर रहे हो, आप मुझे सबमिट नहीं करा रहे, ये बड़ा मसला है।
सर टॉपिकल्स तो कम करूं, जो आप टेस्ट की देते हैं उसकी तैयारी करता हूं, बुक से
हाँ,
और
वही
टॉपिकल्स
उसमें
से
ही,
कुछ करता हूं।
उसकी तैयारी में कोई प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं आते आपको?
नहीं सर, जो आते हैं चैट जीपीटी पे देख लेता हूं और पीछे से मार्क स्कीम से, ज्यादातर तो आयत में कुछ होते हैं, मसला होता है पीछे मार्क स्कीम से
मुझे
देख
भेज
लेता
दिया
हूं।
करो साथ साथ, बिकॉज आई मस्ट नाउ दैट वेयर आर द इश्यूज। ओके,
अच्छा सर, आपको मसले वाले भेज देता हूं अभी।
भेज दिया करो ना डेली बेसिस पे, बल्कि मसले वाले ना भी हो, वट एवर यू डू, बस भेज दिया करो मुझे। सेटिस्फेक्शन होती है कि यू आर डूइंग समथिंग मैन।
सही है सर, मैं भेजता हूं।
हाँ जी, यस, या
Yes, okay, so 173.
173,
170.
yeah. So 170 is the right option. Got it? That is 173. So the next is, how can the acceleration of the object be determined? So area under the displacement graph, from the area under the velocity time graph, from the gradient of the displacement time graph, from the gradient of velocity. Oh my god, what an easy question that is. Option D would be correct one. Okay, you people can keep your test in front of you, and then at the end you can evaluate in MCQs that what was your score. Then theory I will check and I will send it to you. Okay, the next is, the sprinter takes time t of 11 seconds to run a 100 meters race. She first accelerates uniformly from rest, reaching to a speed of 10 meters per second. She then runs at the constant speed of 10 meters per second until she finishes the race. What is the uniform acceleration of the sprinter in the first part of the race? So if you just draw the graph of this, the sprinter starts from the rest, she reaches to a certain velocity, and then she finishes the race, he runs at a constant speed. Okay, yeah, this would be the graph. So this is first half of the motion. So she takes 11 seconds and to run the race of 100 meters. Okay, then she reaches to a speed of 10 meter per second, and until, sorry, this is not 100 meters, this entire is 100 meter, right? What is that? The entire is 100 meter. The total distance is basically 100 meter. You got that point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, it is velocity and time graph. So isn't it so simple? Why I'm going to overlook that? Yeah, overthink that. Acceleration is equals to v minus u divided by t. So v is 10, u is 0, and time is 11 seconds. So can you please calculate this for me? Yeah, question. It seems that this is very easy question, but information is very blind. Yes, yes, yes. Hurry up. Calculator, calculator. Mohsin, where is your calculator, beta?
सर हाथ में है सर
करो कर जल्दी जल्दी कैलकुलेशंस करके दो
Zero
अपने
point 0.91.
0.91. Okay. Now the same thing can be tested by this formula. 2as equals
No,
v
sir,
square.
no. It says 11 seconds to run the whole race, not to accelerate to 10
A
seconds.
sprinter takes 11 seconds to run. Oh, that is why I was thinking that why it is this information, bulk information is given to you if it is solved by this way. Okay, okay, okay. Now coming back to the point. Okay. So for this question, I would need some space to solve. Just let me add a page. Okay. Here is the race. Here is the question setup. That is okay. This is basically S1. This is S2. And the sum of both the distances that is equals to 100 meters. And this is the time 1 and this is time 2. And sum of both the times is equals to 11 seconds. Is it? Do you understand it? Because
Yes.
this is
यस
the
सर
information. This is the only information. And what is the final speed, top speed, that is equals to 10 meters per second. And this is the speed here. It means this runner has traveled the time, yani this distance is t2, which is for constant speed. And this is basically equals to total time minus t1. Am I right? So if we just continue to solve, that is S1 plus S2 is equals to 100. And if I use 2as equals v square minus u square, so 2 into acceleration is unknown and distance 1 is also unknown, that is equals to 10 square minus 0. So 2a into s1 is equals to 100. So you can get one information from here, that the distance s1, because acceleration is not known to you. So yes, you have two ways to solve this now from here. Okay, let me mark this equation number 1. And for the second distance, which is s is equals to vt, if you think that this is s2 is equals to v into t2, so s2 is equals to v is 10 and t2 is 11.0 minus t1. 11.0 minus t1. So from here, s2 is basically 100 minus s1, that is equals to 110 minus 100 t1. Okay. And yes. Okay. it is 100 minus, what is S1 from here? It is 100 divided by 2a. Although it is getting a complicated equation, but I think there would be, you know, a sort of for this minus. I have two variables, and I want these two variables. Will be T1 the replacement of T1. T1 is that time which is during which the acceleration is taking place. So can I say that S1 is equals to ut plus 1 by 2 at square? So S1 is equals to 0 plus 1 by 2 into a into T1. So again, your T1 can be replaced by 2S1. Okay, again S1 is coming in the equation. Just a second. 2S1 is equals to 1 by 2 a T1. Okay, just a second, man. Just a second. Just a second. S1 is equals to 100 divided by 2a, and S2 is equals to 10 into T2. So S is equals to 50 by A plus 10 T2. This is equation number 1. And then let's make an equation of the time, because time is also given to you, that T1 is T1 plus T2, that is equals to total time. So T1 is V minus U divided by A, plus T2 is S is equals to V into T. So T2 is S divided by V is equals to total time. So this is gone, this is 0. So it is 10 by A plus this S is 100 minus 100 minus 100 by A. Sorry, 100 by 2A. S1, the value of S1 is equals to total time is 11. Now it is one variable equation. So I think so. Now it will be solved. So it is 10 by A plus, if I take LCM of this, it is 2A, and it is 200A minus 100 is equals to 11. Okay, 2A is again the LCM. So it is 20A plus 200A minus 100 is equals to 11. And when you will further solve that, it will be 220A minus 100 is equals to 22A. And from here, if you please make one variable equation, it will be on this side and this will be on the other. So it will be 220A minus 20A, 22A is equals to 100. So what will be this one? 108. कितना हो जाएगा ये 220 minus 22?
So 198.
198. 198A is equals to 100. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what is the answer? 100 divided by 198. Yes, yes, please answer.
So 0.5050.
0.50 meters per second square. Yes, after long calculations, we got that this one. There is another trick for that. I have to reconsider that trick. That is shorter one that as compared to this one. I will let you know that also, but this is one of the method to calculate that. Okay, ji?
जी sir.
Actually, what did I do? Yani, what is the game in this all? Yes, we have just this information which cannot be changed. Rest all of the things can be changed. And what is that information? That the total distance will be 100 meter and total time will be 11 seconds, isn't it? And the top speed will be this. It means that if I want to calculate that what is the distance which was traveled by accelerated motion, it will be s1, and what is the distance which is traveled with constant speed, it is s2. So that is why I have used that setup, that s1 is this one and s2 is this one. Okay, Ji? Is this clear? S1 is calculated by 2s is equal to v square minus u square, and s2 is equal to v into t. So t is basically not the entire time, it is just t2. Okay.
सही है सर ठीक है.
Okay. So that is why I just made one equation of total distance, that is s is equals to it would be 50 by a, okay, and then 110 into t2. So this is one equation for the distances. Now I can make the other equation of times, that time 1 plus time 2 is equals to t. So time 2 is accelerated motion, so I just use v minus u divided by a is equals to t1. So I put it over here, and because u was 0, so I just made it v divided by a, and v is 10, so 10 by a, and plus second time it was basically I use the s2 is equals to v into t. So t2, it is t2 basically, so t2 is equals to s2 divided by v, right? S2 is how much? S2, it was s2, so it is s2 is 100 minus s1. Are you getting my point?
जी sir.
So it is 100 minus s1, so s1 is 50 by a, so s1 is 50 by a, so I just have to plug it in this way. 50 by a minus 100 minus 50 by a, whatever the acceleration is, that is 50 by a. So you can make these equations, I mean, you can make the solution by your choice, no issue. Problem, it is 10 by a, it is 50 by a, so 10 by a minus 50 by a, so answer would be minus 40 by a, isn't it? This is an easy approach instead of LCM. The LCM is an old technique. So this is 100, so it would be shifted on that side. So what would be your answer? 100 minus 11, 89 minus 89. Are you getting my point? So A will be 40 divided by 89. Yes, shortcut. Instead of this all long procedure, this is a shortcut. So 40 divided by 98 करो जरा, क्या आंसर आएगा? Sorry, 40 divided by 89, not 98. Yes, is it the same? सारे को बोला ऊपर.
सर सॉरी सर रिपीट करें.
मैं कह रहा हूँ 40 डिवाइड बाय 89 करके दो मुझे.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is the same.
0.449.
ठीक है. 0.449.
449, sir.
Okay, so almost 0.449 is not in the given answers. So it would be 0.5 meter per second, the closest answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any confusion in that one?
नहीं sir, समझ आ गया.
Great. So these type of questions will be basically the time taking, most time taking questions. So when you have to solve these questions, please follow one thing. That is that if you have the questions with the least time consuming, then solve them first and save the time. So use them for the last. Okay
सही
जी,
है sir.
is it clear to all? टाइम सेव
जी
करके
sir.
मैनेज करना है आपने. Okay, the next question is, a single horizontal force F is applied to the block X, which is in contact with the separate block Y. Okay, as shown, the block remains in contact as they accelerate along the horizontal frictionless surface. The air resistance is negligible. Then X has the greater mass than Y. X has the greater mass than Y. Which statement is correct? Which statement is correct? So, do you know, uh, in this question, its mass is, let's say, its mass is mx, and its mass is my. So if they are accelerating at the same rate, acceleration of x is equals to acceleration of y, then the ratio of force of x divided by mass of x should be equals to ratio of force on y divided by mass on y, isn't it? Na, acceleration is force by mass. So check करिए, the acceleration of x equals to the force F divided by the mass of x, is it? Okay, the force
Yes.
x that x exerted on y is equal to F. Okay, let's eliminate first the wrong ones. If the force on x is equal to force of y, so they must have equal masses for their same acceleration. So that is why this is gone. Then the force x exerts on y is less than F. The force that x exerts on y is less than F. We have to think about that also. The force that x exerts on y is less than the force that y exerts on x. So this is actually the game of action and reaction. So this is wrong. So there are two options from which you have to select. So the acceleration of x is equal to the force F divided by mass of x. So if this force and divided by this is equals to acceleration, right? Then actually the acceleration is equals to F divided by m of x plus m of y. That will be the right answer, yani right equation. Are you getting my point? Yani if we are going to find the acceleration, total acceleration of the system, it would be what? The total force divided by total mass, isn't it? So that is why it is incorrect. So this is the last option which is correct. So force of x exerts on y is less than force that exerts by F. Is this clear to you? Okay. Then the next one is that a car of mass 750 kg has the horizontal driving force 2 kilonewton acting on it. The forward horizontal acceleration is 2 meter per second square. What is the resistive force acting on the car? So for that purpose, I told you that F driving minus F resistive is equals to ma. So you use this equation. So F resistive will be equals to ma, sorry, F driving minus ma. Just plug in the values. What is your F driving? F driving is 2000, yeah, 2 kilonewton, minus mass is 750, and what is the acceleration? 2. So it would be 2000 minus 1500, so which is 500. So 500 is basically 0.5 kilonewton. Is this clear? Okay, Ji? So rest of the questions
sir.
we will discuss in the next lesson, inshallah, because there are so many. So meanwhile, I will check the questions and I will send you the feedbacks of yours. So please, you people have the assignment that yes, what was the test today? Yes, force, energy and deformation.
Yes, yes.
I think so. Just let me check your schedule. ASOPG schedule. Oh, it was complete general physics, Monday. Okay. On 8th February, did you have, sorry, 7th February, did you have this work energy, pressure, and deformation test? Not yet? Friday.
No.
Okay. So I can give you one more day. If it is prepared, work energy and power, I will send you that test. So first you will do that one, and then you have to complete this work and yani general physics test by tomorrow. Tomorrow, is that date fine? Tomorrow?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, yeah. पानी लगे दो यार.
Yes, sir.